Shalom, 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 and welcome to another video. In this one, we are going to be look at the requirements for being among those who are gathered together. In Zephaniah 2, verses 1 to 3, he told us to gather together, O nation not desired. We are going to look at what will make us be qualified to gather together, what will cause us to be gathered together, and what will cause us to not want to be gathered together. Watch this video to find out more about these end time prophecies. We have to separate from sinners who are gathered with us. So after gathering ourselves together, we have to separate from sinners who are gathered with us. 1 Corinthians 5, 9 to 13. This is what it means when he says, I will purge out from among you the rebels. Yeah? He will be the one to take the rebels out.
Okay.
Read, please.
I wrote unto you in an epistle, not to company with fornicators, yet not altogether with the fornicators of this world, or with the covetous, or extortioners, or with idolaters, for then must ye needs go out of the world. But now I have written unto you not to keep company. If any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner, with such an one no not to eat.
So, if our brother is sinful and caught up in all of these sins, he has to be taken out from among us. So this is not church, a hospital for sinners. The Most High's assembly is a place for righteous people in which sinners are taken out, not a place where sinners come and are comfortable and take their seats, because that is why you have the farce that is called church today, the Christian church, because they leave the sinners in there and the sinners pollute those who are striving after righteousness. And one pollution, one bad apple spoils the bunch, as Ziona said to me today. One bad apple spoils the bunch, and so it gets from worse to worse to worse. When we are in an assembly and we see unrighteous people they won't take correction, they won't make changes, they are just set in their ways, we have to say goodbye. And it was nice being with you, but we have to part. This is something that I've learned over time. Not something that I've actively done, but now the Most High has shown me over the past few months, this has to be done. We cannot be there thinking, okay, maybe they will change, maybe this, maybe that. 1 month later, 2 months later, 3 months, nothing, you got to depart, let these people depart. It says, with such an one, no, not to eat, not even to eat with them. This is New Testament, not even to eat with them. This is serious. I know that this is why we get bitten. Let me just say a little thing here. This is why we get bitten. Because the Most High, through His Word, has warned us about this. And we do not take heed. Yeah? We do not take heed. That is why we get bitten by sinful believers. Anyway. So if anyone becomes corrupt among us, we have to put them out. Go to 2 Corinthians 6, 14 to 18. If anyone gets corrupt among us, we have to put them out. It is not unrighteous. And they will look at you, oh, where's the love? Oh, where's the righteousness? No, where's the righteousness? Yeah, that is unrighteous. No. You got to put them out. So says the New Testament. So said Shaul. So said Ruach HaKadosh. 2 Corinthians 6, 14 to 18.
Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness?
So when you see people in the assembly, sometimes you're gathered together with people in an assembly. And then you look and say, but these people are not believers. These people are no different from sinners. This is it. Unequally yoked together with unbelievers. It's not that they're not mentioning the Most High or mentioning the Messiah. It's not that they're not talking about it. Are you hearing me through this? You're hearing me through this?
Yes.
Huh? You're hearing me through the
Yes.
speaker? Okay. All right. So it's not that they don't believe at all. It's that they believe, but they have unbelief in them. Verse 15.
And what concord hath Mashiach with Belial? For what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement hath the temple of Yahuwah with idols? For ye are the temple of the living Allure, as Allure hath said, I will dwell in them, and walk in them, and I will be their Allure, and they shall be my people.
Wherefore, unbelievers, continue, wherefore,
Wherefore,
verse
wherefore
17.
come out from among them, and be ye separate, saith Yahuwah, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you.
Touch not the unclean thing. Come out from among them and be separate. You see it again? Whenever there are sinners, we have to separate ourselves from sinners. Don't follow the Christian thing about being in a hospital for sinners. We have to separate ourselves from sinners. That is the only way the Most High will receive us. Wherefore, come out from among them and be ye separate, saith Yahuwah, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. So if we are not separate, if we are partakers of the unclean thing, he will not receive us. And if he receives us, then verse 18 says,
I will be a father unto you, and ye shall be my sons and daughters, saith Allure the Almighty.
So you see, the only way the Most High says he will be a father if you separate yourselves from sinners. Very consistent. Very, very consistent. So, let's look at the prerequisites for being a true believer. We're just going to rush through them because we speak about them so many times. Prerequisites for being a true believer, but we need to lay a foundation as to why believers go off. Matthew 16:24-27. Prerequisites for a true believer. These are who we're talking about, who should be gathered together. Not religious people, true believers. Read it, please.
Then said Yahusha unto his disciples, If any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his stake and follow me.
Boy, you must be tired of hearing this. Boy, oh boy, you must be tired of hearing me saying this. Verse 25, but this. Don't be tired of hearing it because this is salvation right here. Without this, no salvation. If you have not denied yourself, where is the salvation? Because he says if you cannot be his disciple if you don't do it. Verse 25.
For whosoever will save his life shall lose it, and whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it.
So losing our lives for his sake is denying ourselves, giving up our lives to be used whichever way the Most High wants it to be used. Continue.
For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?
All right. So you must not even think about your soul, not even afraid of your life. Yes? No fear of your life whatsoever, because if you lose your life for Yahusha's sake, you shall find it. Luke 14:26-27 and 33. All of these are prerequisites. These are believers who should be gathered together. Okay? Luke 14:26. You are there?
Yes.
Go ahead.
If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Hey, let me tell you something. The amount of people, or the amount of times people have come to me making decisions and talking about their family member preventing them from doing this and doing that. And talk about family members. Their decisions are based on family members. I can't just do this. I can't just do that with my family. I can't just do that. And sometimes I don't even say anything. Why? Because I cannot teach Emunah. The words are there, plain and straight, and people want to avoid the words and look on you as as if you're being unreasonable to expect certain things from them. But the word is there. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple. Read verse 27, please.
And whosoever doth not bear his stake and come after me cannot be my disciple.
So people, judge for yourself. Judge for yourself. If you, this from Matthew 24 that we just, Matthew 16:24, right onto all this that we're going to read now. If you're not there, don't even think about gathering yourselves with people. You have to get there first in Emunah. You have to reach, you have to have denied yourself. Okay? Or else, when you gather with people, Hamashiach will not be with you. And if Hamashiach is not with you, then Belial is going to have charge of you. And there is going to be a huge problem. Read verse 33.
33. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple.
This right here is a call to flee out of Babylon. People are considering all their possessions, all that they have worked for all their lives. And that is the decision. How can I just leave this? How can I? How can I? Here we go. Hamashiach is expecting you to, as a prerequisite to being his disciple. This is a judgment. You see this call to flee out of Babylon? It is such a dangerous call. Look at it right here. These verses that we just looked at, that's exactly it. Look, the first one here, where is it? Verse 26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and boom, this is fleeing out of Babylon. Because you might have to go on your own. Your family does not want to go. Your family is against it. Your family is fighting against it. Your mother doesn't agree. Your father doesn't agree. Your sister doesn't agree. Hey, they're coming to you and talking all sorts of things. No. They don't agree. Your children don't agree. What do you do? If you bow to them, you cannot be Yahusha's disciple. And whosoever doth not bear his stake and come after me cannot be my disciple. What does it mean to bear his stake? To take up the troubles that come. How many people? No, when they're talking about fleeing Babylon, what are they asking about? Do you have any such and such there? Is there such and such? Kazak, can I meet with you and you ask you some questions about it? Eh? Pick up, bear your stake. You don't even know what's there. You don't even know what's ahead. This is bearing the stake and be willing to take any problem, any trial, any test, anything that comes with it. This is it right here. Now, verse 33 now. Likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he had. This is the possessions now when you're leaving Babylon. Fleeing out of Babylon is a test right here to be Yahusha's disciple. It's very plain and simple. Cannot be his disciple. Anyway, let's carry on. John 15, 4-6.
John 15, 4-6. Abide in me, and I in you.
Hold on, let me get them. Go ahead.
Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing.
The word abide there means rest, remain, dwell, tarry, stay in Yahusha HaMashiach. It's all about Yahusha HaMashiach. Continue.
If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned.
So if you are not striving, if you are not walking as Yahusha walked, or at least striving to be walking as he walked, then you are wasting your time. 1 John 2, verse 6. Because he just said we have to abide in him, and if we don't abide in him, then we are like a branch ready to be burned. What does it mean to abide in him? 1 John 2:6.
He that saith he abideth in him
Ought
himself
himself
also
also
to
so to walk,
so even as he walked.
even as he walked. So there we go. If we are not walking as Yahusha walked, then what are we doing? Thinking we can be his disciple. This walk here is very simple, but religion has muddied up every single thing. So why do we have to first deny ourselves? Let's get more understanding now. Why do we first have to deny ourselves? It is because of the sinful nature in us. Remember, this is another teaching that we did the other day. Everything in one, everything that's fitting together. The sinful nature in us. Read Romans 7:22 to 23.
For I delight in the law of Yahuwah after the inward man, but I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind, and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin, which is in my members.
Now, this is for these people who say they love the law and all of that. Yes? And they don't realize that there is something bigger inside of them that makes them unable to obey the law. Unable. This is for those people who love to stay by themselves, separate themselves, yes? Not willing to be corrected, not willing to be exhorted, not willing to be rebuked and to be reproved. These are those people, because they are going to be thinking that reading the scriptures is their salvation. So they will be studying the scriptures and know the scriptures and all of that. But they don't realize that there is a law of sin inside of them. That when they want to do good, they delight in the law of Yahuwah. They love the law. But you're not going to be able to walk in the righteousness of the law because of the law of sin that is inside of you. I see another law in my members, warring against the law of my mind and bringing me into captivity of the law of sin, which is in my members. In your body, in your flesh, there is a law that is fighting against you doing that which is right. And as a result, because of this sinful nature that we have, as a result, what happens? Galatians 5:17. As a result of this sinful nature, this is what ends up happening to us.
For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to one to another,
So that ye cannot do the things that ye would. You can't do them, because the law of sin is in operation, and the flesh is lusting against the ruach, and the ruach against the flesh. Being contrary one to the other, you cannot do the things that you would. That is why you need to come together. You come together and you are perfected together.